In this video, we're going to look at the pathway of blood flow from the heart to the body and then back to the heart. So the first blood vessels that are carrying blood away from the heart are the largest arteries in the body, and they're called conducting arteries. These are going to have a lot of elastic tissue in them to allow those arteries to be able to stretch and then recoil back down as that high pressure blood is leaving the heart. So a great example of a conducting artery that has a lot of elastic tissue in it would be the aorta. That is the largest artery coming off the heart. And you can see all of that elastic tissue in that tunica media there to help make that artery flexible so that it can stretch and recoil as that high pressure blood is pushing through. From those conducting arteries, the arteries will branch and get smaller and become distributing arteries. These will distribute blood to the body. So some examples of distributing arteries would be ones like the brachial artery or the femoral artery. Those arteries will continue to get smaller and branch even more and become resistance arteries. And then those smaller resistance arteries will continue to shrink in size and become the arterioles, which are these smallest type of arteries that you see here. Now those arterioles will then enter into structures called capillary beds, which are made up of tiny capillaries. Capillaries are extremely thin blood vessels. They are made up of only a layer of endothelium, or simple squamous epithelium, with a thin basement membrane around it. And the reason that these are so thin and so small is so that they can allow for very efficient gas exchange and diffusion across these capillaries, because this is where we're going to be seeing gas exchange and nutrient exchange between the cardiovascular system and our body tissues. So this is where we're going to be, dropping oxygen off to those tissues and picking carbon dioxide up. It's also how we're going to be delivering nutrients to those tissues as well. So from the capillaries now, we then enter into the smallest veins, which are called venules. You'll see that they are very tiny. And then from the venules, we will move up to what are called medium-sized veins. And then from the medium-sized veins, we enter into large veins, like the vena cava here, which are going to be dumping that blood back into the heart to kind of start this whole process over. So go ahead and look through this and let me know if you have any questions about the pathway of blood flow from the heart and then back towards the heart through these blood vessels.